Hello everyone. It is Monday, April 20th, 2020, and we are entering the 6th week of COVID-19 response. With our rapid switch to teleworking and teleteaching, we had to either cancel or move events online to help keep our community safe. Unfortunately, that impacted several key events for our class of 2020, including the upcoming commencement. Our faculty, staff, and graduating students have shown enormous flexibility as we have transitioned the in-person event to a virtual one. Today you will hear about this year's ceremony from our Director of Communications, Alison Matthiessen, Senior Director of Enrollment Management and Assistant Registrar, Hope Reynolds, and Senior Dean for Student Affairs, Dr. Aubrey Knight.
Hi, I'm Alison Matthiessen. I'm Director of Communications at the Virginia Tech Curling School of Medicine. The communications team typically supports graduation in a variety of ways, but this year we've really stepped up to transition it from in-person to a virtual format. Ryan, our videographer and photographer extraordinaire, typically puts in a good bit of work to capture the sights and sounds of graduation. This year he's not only capturing the event, but also producing the ceremony itself. Last week he took photos and videos of the graduating students in regalia, one at a time and properly socially distanced, of course. Now he's begun to film the speakers for the ceremony. He'll work his editing magic to put all the pieces together for the ceremony. Catherine, our communications manager, has always been our point person for putting together the program, and we decided to continue doing a printed piece this year that we'll be mailing home with the diplomas so that family and friends and graduates will have a memento to keep with them. She's also working on some written stories about our graduates, so be on the lookout for those soon. Meanwhile, Vianne, our web manager, has put together an electronic invitation that is going out soon, and she's also building out the graduation website so that it can house all of this content in one place so that it's easy for everyone to find. One thing that we could use your help on is submitting a written or video well-wish for the class. We hope to get some from a wide variety of people, from faculty, staff, other students, alumni, family and friends of students, and community members. We plan to edit them and play them before the ceremony and also share some on social media. You can find a link to submit one with this right below this video and also on our commencement website, which is medicine.vtc.bt.edu/commencement. I'm so thankful to have an amazing team, and we hope you enjoy the ceremony on Saturday, May 9th. Stay safe and well.
Hi everyone, I hope you all remain healthy while we continue to telework. I'm here to let you know what has been going on behind the scenes with our graduation ceremony. I can honestly say, in the past 20 years of working within a registrar's office and enrollment management, that I have never had to move a ceremony to a virtual platform before. Once, while working at Roanoke College, we did have a sudden thunderstorm where we had to move our ceremony inside very quickly, but I have never experienced anything like this. So I have been speaking with the Dean, Student Affairs, and the Communications team about how we would capture the most precious moments of a ceremony within a video, and I think we have a great plan formulated that you all will get to view on Saturday, May 9th. Ryan Anderson and I also this past Monday and Tuesday met with a majority of the M4 students. They came in individually to the school in 20-minute intervals. They put on their regalia. Ryan took pictures of them in their regalia for their families. Plus, he videotaped the students hooding themselves and then interviewed the students as well. And some of that footage will obviously be incorporated into the graduation video. On another note, Vianne and Robin have worked together wonderfully over the past couple of weeks to now make a new email announcement concerning the virtual graduation, and we have moved all of what paper copies of invitations were to be sent out. Everybody will get an email notification now. And then finally, after Saturday, May 9th, I will be sending out the students' formal diplomas to them, plus copies of the commencement ceremony that they can share with their families, plus their letters of distinction, and all of that is being sent to the address that they prefer in the coming month. I do know that after seeing some of the students at the school, that even though they know that this is an extraordinary time for them to be graduating, they are very thankful for the opportunity to have the video put in place so that it will commemorate this special day for them. And I do wish all of them the very best of luck in their future endeavors. And I guess that's it. Thank you all, and please try to tune in and watch the graduation video. These students have worked so hard, and they really need your support during this time. Thank you.
My name is Aubrey Knight. I'm the Senior Dean for Student Affairs at the Virginia Tech Carilion School of Medicine. It's my privilege to share with you my thoughts around graduation. Graduation really is among my favorite times of the year as it gives us a chance to look back on the medical school careers of those we honor. The other good thing for me is that the advancement team and Hope Reynolds and her office do all the pre-graduation work, allowing me the freedom to enjoy that moment with our students. While this year's graduation may be a little bit different and unique, it is no less impactful for our graduates and for me. It became apparent around the time of match day that the spring of the fourth year for the class of 2020 was going to be different. First, the virtual match day ceremony. Then the virtual electives that to allow the fourth years to finish out their medical school careers. And now we're faced with a virtual graduation. Virtual or not, this year's graduation ceremony promises to be special because the class of 2020 is special. They have much to be proud of. They've matched into prestigious categorical residency programs, all of them. They have had incredibly productive research experiences and endeavors while students at the Virginia Tech Carilion School of Medicine, and they have finished well, though not in the conventional manner. The one thing I'm going to miss with the way we're going to be forced to do graduation this year is looking at each student in the face as I call their names. That moment for me brings back a flood of memories of the various conversations we've had, of students sharing with me their joys and their struggles. That culminates at that moment as I call their name and I look at them look at their faces and remind them and myself that they have achieved this incredible milestone, this important milestone for them. I know that 7 of you will be walking the halls of our hospital at least for 1 year, and that allows me the opportunity to see you all at some time in the future. It grieves me, however, that for most of you, aside from running into you in the hallways at some point between over the last month or so, I have not had the chance to just close things out with you. But it's amazing. In the last week, I have had 3 random, unscripted conversations with our graduates. These conversations served for me a reminder that we are still connected and we will remain connected. So I wish our graduates well. I'm incredibly proud of you. I know that you're going to do amazing things at your institutions and beyond. I thank the faculty and the staff of our medical school for all that you've done to nurture our students, to prepare our students, and for the roles that you've played in the growth of the class of 2020. Thank you so much for all of your hard work, students, staff, faculty. We appreciate you.
As always, Dr. Knight has put into words the feelings we all wish we could express. Thank you. While we can never replace the pomp and circumstance of an in-person commencement event, this will still be a memorable and celebratory opportunity to recognize the achievements of our 45 graduates. They have worked incredibly hard to get to this day, from the work that prepared them to get into medical school through their last 4 years. They are graduating into extraordinary times in healthcare, and I am confident they will serve their next communities well, whether they stay here at Roanoke, move across the country, or land somewhere in between. I encourage you all to consider sending in a well wish to the graduates. As Alison mentioned, you can find the link below this video or on our commencement webpage. We would love to show each graduate the support of our community during this time. Take care, and I'll see you again next week.